Hi everyone, it's Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com, and it's Saturday, September 3rd, 2011. It's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year, college football Saturday. Everyone knows that it all started as a college football site over here at SportsChatPlace.com. Now we cover every single game of every single sport, but although we like all sports, and we have guys that really, really love every single sport, and that sport that they cover is their favorite sport. College football is my favorite sport, and I like it the best. And boy, today is just one of those days for me. I know we've had college football the last 2 days, and we haven't missed a college football pick in the premium section. We are perfect 4-0 on my picks and 6-0 overall in our premium picks on college football. I gave you guys in the video yesterday the over in the TCU Baylor game. Boy, that thing went flying over. And then, of course, in the premium section, Baylor was my pick. But, we could talk about the premium section all day long. It's the best value in sports handicapping anywhere. We also have the new texting thing going on there. But you guys can just check it out. Just click on the thing up in the corner that says premium site. And, of course, if you want picks and write-ups of every single game of every single sport, we have that at the free site at sportschatplace.com. So be sure to check that out every day. You know what? Today isn't about pushing the premium section. It's not about talking about the U.S. Open tennis or the international soccer friendlies or every baseball game that we have covered at sportschatplace.com. It's about talking about college football. And you know what my free pick's going to be? Let's go for the biggest game in the biggest stadium. LSU, Oregon at Cowboy Stadium. Boy, this was a circle game, for everybody right from the start. We got two monster games tonight, Boise, Georgia, and of course LSU, Oregon. And Oregon was in the national championship game last year. LSU was pretty tough. They had Auburn beat as well, and let Auburn off the hook with a monster run at the end of the game. And Auburn had a couple of wins where they escaped last year, and one of them was the LSU game. One thing about LSU, they've won two national championships, fairly recently. So that means they've had great recruiting classes, and of course, no one recruits. Well, I guess there are some recruiters that are better than the Mad Hatter, Les Miles, but not too many. He gets a ton of talent there. Of course, LSU has those suspensions, the bar fighters, as we like to call them, kicking people in the head when they're down. They go and they check out his dorm room. He's got 78 pairs of shoes, and they happen to find the one pair of shoes with the guy's DNA who he kicked in the face. Cheap shot, but, Les Miles took immediate action. He did not make excuses for his players, and he suspended them all, so including his starting quarterback. Over to Oregon, boy, who could forget Duron Thomas, LaMichael James, second place in last year's Heisman Trophy voting. Not too big of a guy, but plays super big and really one of the fastest players in the nation. You just give him a crease, and it is a home run, a touchdown, all the way to the house, however you want to call it, every single time. You cannot give him a crease. This is a pretty interesting matchup here because you got a team that can physically pound the ball in LSU and has big, fast defensive linemen, and you have a team in LSU that's going to go between the tackles with the running game, especially with their starting quarterback out. So it should be one of those games of matchups. When I originally looked at this game, I liked Oregon. I thought that they had a shot because they had played Auburn last year. They played them very, very tough, but they fell just short. I felt that the experience that they had, plus they were returning, the key guys, but they're not really returning all the key guys. They're missing Jeff Mall, the wide receiver, who was really their only target that they had a season ago at wide receiver. So they're not returning everybody. And you know what? When I originally posted my free pick on this game, I posted it that I took Oregon. But I went in there during the course of the week, and I changed my mind. I've seen this game go to +4 for LSU in this thing. That is way too many points. This is, 3 is maybe fair, but I think even at 3, I still like LSU. And you guys know me. I might even have a little something on LSU to win this thing outright on the money line. I just think that LSU is the bigger, more physical team. I think they wear Oregon down. I don't think they are worn down and run over in the second half like we saw a lot of opponents against Oregon do last year. I think in this one, we see LSU maintain control of the game, control the ball, also physically, hit Oregon. I know, it's not just LaMichael James. They have Kenyon Barner as well in the backfield. So, they have two guys that can really, really play it back there. but LSU just has a roster full of high school All-Americans. I know Chip Kelly's done a great job at Oregon. I know he's got a roster full of stars too. This is a huge monster game, and there really is no slouches in this one, but I got to say, LSU getting the points. You got two great teams, that are probably, a coin flip on any given night, no matter, who's suspended and who's not suspended. I'll take the team that we're getting the points already and we're already winning. I'm going to take LSU in this one. This is Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out all of our free sports picks, write-ups, and action at SportsChatPlace.com. And for my best bets, our staff's best bets, and picks from some of the top handicappers in the world today, it's SportsChatPlace.com Premium Edition. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the Premium Members Forum.